This is another hot and trending video that recently came out. Bruno Mars is yet to give us, you know, I always say this guy is always giving us bangers every time. Once it comes out like this, everywhere is always shut down. Yo, welcome to the Shutter React, where we react to your favorite music videos. So today we're going to be looking at Bruno Mars titled Risk It All. So we're going to be having a new review about this video. So we're going to be looking at the camera movement, the techniques, the storytelling aspect. So we're going to be looking at the cinematic process in which the director used to execute this and brought this vision out. And not just only that, we're also going to be reviewing other aspects in terms of the grading, the cutting. These are the parts we'll use. So you guys don't always forget, um if you have any comment or any review with the video, feel free to drop it in your comment section. And let's take a look at this beautiful piece of art. I would like to say, like I said, he's always giving us bangers, so I'm not surprised when he's doing some giving us some kind of feeling. This is a feeling. And why I said it's a feeling is because if you look at the camera movement, it was coming in very slow, smooth, steady shot. So I think if this is not, this should be on a steady cam, because a steady cam movement will also be good at this, and the swift change movement at that. Then I like the light from the outside. It gives him that kind of aesthetics, and the candle um beside him looks the. Then I noticed that one thing about the director behind this is always taking it's more of like a one take shot. Almost the recent videos Bruno Mars has been dropping, one take shots. I think he's very good at it. He's very good at taking one. Like the entry of the song, I think it's a feeling. So I think the feeling here, it has to not just start as something he's just singing a love about. So what the director was trying to do is to show us how passionate he is, or like to show that, yeah, he deeply loves um his new lady, the bride. So you could see them giving him this. I think this part of this positioning symbolizes not just that love, it symbolizes that emotion. You could see him on a guitar giving that musical vibe, and that's why you could see that there was a very good smooth panning into him. It's not like it's a fast movement or the camera is just static. Then you see that people stood up. Like that scene was so good. Then I like the styling of Bruno Mars. Okay, it's a wedding scene, so you can't wear any other. The white outfit is giving. It's really giving. It really shows he's the man. He's the man of the match. Uh, then the vintage cam they used there really shows that maybe anyone part of the audience could be filming them. So it's giving this real connection that you as a person, when you see this, you think you're in their midst. Line, the way the scene is going smoothly from the panning, the positioning, like it's keen. Like you don't understand. It's not something that is rushed. It's something that was really planned out by the team, and that's what I'm saying here, because they really took their time in ensuring everything aligns with what is in the, for example, the video treatment. So like they have gone through it, and they did a lot of rehearsal for this, because you could see everything is entering, blending, from him singing to when they showed the bride to when, like, everything was no. And I'm not really surprised though, because I know the people behind this are always very good at the Brio movement. If I'm to rate the Brio movement, I'll rate it 100 over 100, because as smooth as this shot is, yet they're still capturing him singing on a Brio. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, yeah. On a B-roll, you could shoot at 25 frames, but ensuring that the shot is very smooth. But because him singing on a B-roll, if they are like to they are to set the FPS to like 60 to 120 frames per second to be very very slow, and that's why you could see that they could get a beautiful shot of the bride when she was entering, to the smooth shot of when Bruno Mars went. So I think they can still achieve it at 25 at a very very slow, like it's so steady. You don't understand, like this is the operator behind this, the DOP. I really see how, I think this work is speaking of experience, and this is not just a novice. Yo, I like the setting of this. It's like, one thing about Bruno Mars is he's a vintage guy. You can't just say he does not like. I don't see him, most of his recent videos. I don't see him like working on modern stuff. You see from his outfits, that cowboy hat is really giving that superstar vibe, and I think the stylist too did a very wonderful job in styling him. Matches perfectly with this background. That's the red and blue. It gives that highlight. You know, this are the red is more. I think is more bright than the blue, so it's giving that appealing look. And you see two of them are on red. Look at the background painted blue. It's now looking like the background was like is long, that this building has been long, but the way the director wanted this background to speak out is like it's more of like an ancient building. And I know that they painted it. I know when it comes to art direction, so I can tell when if like a setting is just worked on. So because why I said so is, if you look at the top of the Mars art, you see that they painted every background blue, but they didn't. They just left that one to just let us know that this background is a very like is an old building. But we know, me that I'm into art, I can tell that this work was just done. And you could see that if you look at the door side, um at the edge of the door side, you could see a mix of yellow. So all these things is just to give that vintage and wooden this did a perfect job on this song. Risk it all for you. It really tells that story. So my take home here in this video is that the way the DOP was able to, undo every camera movement, like the steady parts. And I just learned something, an arc, which is how you can still achieve a B-roll on a 25 frame per second, because that particular part, I would like to look at that part and practice it myself. That particular part, I don't know, video directors or cinematographers, please tell me, is it possible to achieve 25 FPS on a B-roll, except that the person handling it has a very super steady shot? Because okay, maybe because the way he was singing was very slow, because I just felt like if it was on a bureau and they captured that part, to his mouth, I'm just, I won't let you, I'm convinced on that part. I'll have to go behind the bars, behind my, after this react, I have to go and take a look at that, because we keep learning every day. So the video was a very wonderful video by BrunoMars. Take it off. So guys, if you have any comments regarding what we reacted to, feel free to drop it on your comment section. And don't forget, um hit like, share, and subscribe is very important, so that you see more react videos coming out. Thank you for having me once again. I'm